Montano, and we are here with the Great Crafters Manufacturers Must-Haves. And we're here with David at Westcott. And I have a funny little story. Hi, David, first of all. A little funny story. We were talking on the phone, and I said, David, I really love your scissors, and I want to come do something with you. And he said, but I have something else I want to show you. And I'm like, well, tell me what it is. He goes, I can't. And I said, okay, we're going to do it anyway. He says, without seeing it, I could tell by the enthusiasm in your voice. This is really great. This is definitely a must-have for a crafter. So would you please show everybody how this works?
Yeah, absolutely. So a completely unique product. It's called Scissor Mouse. Okay, so you've got all these different tools that you can use for cutting paper. And here's one that's incredibly unique. So if you wanted to do a nice little fun little wavy pattern like that, or if you wanted to do a straight line, you can cut all different kinds. Okay, now the great thing is you don't need one of these. Okay, you don't need a cutting mat. You are cutting straight onto a tabletop. The blade does not damage the tabletop at all.
This was amazing because I ran my finger. Well, where's the blade? It's so cool.
The blade is inside, and it will cut really heavy cardstock as well. So if I demonstrate the cardstock, again, doing a nice long wavy line, and you can create some really unique kind of patterns with this, or straight lines. If you want a completely straight line, you can run it along a straight edge. And then it also has markings on the front here as well to allow you to measure to whatever's suitable for you.
Yeah, and it's so much faster than scissors. And I love scissors.
And we love scissors.
We love scissors.
We're all about scissors, so don't stop buying our scissors, please.
But I think what's really great too is, it's a very clever name, by the way, the mouse, because it feels just like your mouse on your computer, and it really has a nice ergonomical grip, and you're used to that already, moving your mouse around.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very natural. David, this is a winner, I'm telling you. And when's this going to be available to the public?
It's going to be available April the 15th to the public, but I'm going to mention one more thing.
Okay, yes,
before we go.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So if you've got children, and
yes,
they're using scissors, they can potentially cut themselves, so you've got to be safe with them. But your children cannot cut themselves on this blade. And also if you have difficulty with motor skills or dexterity issues or arthritis, there's no problem making the cuts. Okay, so that's my final little piece.
Thank you, David.
Hey guys, we're on another stop with WCK's Great Crafter Manufacturer Must-Have. We're hanging out at Plaid, and of course we got our girl Kathy Fillion. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And we probably have all been using Plaid products for many, many years, but what most people don't realize is that this year is a very special birthday. Not Kathy's, I mean she'll have one, but this year is 45 years of Mod Podge.
Yep. And turned 45.
And now I know you constantly use this, but this is absolutely something that every crafter should have in their tool chest because there's so many uses for it.
Yes, absolutely. Mod Podge really started as a glue and a sealer, and you can use it on glass, metal, wood, canvas. I mean, it's real clay pots. It's endless. And you can use it to glue down papers or fabrics, and then you can use it to seal it as well.
So such a versatile product. Now tell me about, if you remember, what's the first time you have encountered Mod Podge?
Well, it would have definitely been when I was little with my mom. My mom was a very big crafter. So I would say probably around 4th grade.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So it's been around for, not to say you've been around for a while, but Mod Podge has been around for a while.
It's only a little bit older than me.
Girl, it's like double your age. What are you talking about? So 45 years of Mod Podge, so obviously it's a must-have.
It is a must-have. And most crafters have the gloss or the matte formula in their craft closet. And anyone who's just getting started with crafts, this is definitely an important glue sealer to have. But we have tons of other formulas as well. We've got fabric formulas and outdoor formulas. So, if you're doing like yard art or something like that, we've got a formula for everything. And now we have antiquing mediums, and we have got crackle finish, and we've got dimensional magic, which creates this big, glossy, thick finish. All this is done with Mod Podge.
Well, Mod Podge has gotten quite creative in its old age.
Yes, it has.
So 45 years of Mod Podge, you have to get some in your crafting studio if you don't have some yet. Follow Kathy, follow Plaid, follow Steve. They've got all kinds of great ideas of how you can use the product. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today and talking a little bit about Mod Podge.
Thank you.
The Great Crafters and Manufacturers Must-Have is here at Beacon's Glue with Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I hear they call you the glueologist.
That's it. I'm the glueologist.
Why?
Because if you got glue and you got questions, you got to ask the glueologist.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, when I was talking with your staff, I was like, My favorite glue from Beacon has always been Fabri-Tac.
Yes. Yeah, Fabri-Tac is a great glue. It's been around for over 50 years, and it's got a really rich history. You know, the history started out in the bridal industry. So if you were married in this country and you had a bridal headpiece on, or if your bridal gown had lace on it, chances are it had Fabri-Tac on it.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yep, absolutely. And it was the first washable glue for wearable art back in the late 1980s, and that's what launched the consumer division. That's what launched the brand.
That's great. I always know at home when I'm using it, I can always be sure that it will glue and stick, like you said, and
Absolutely.
I reach for nothing else.
You know, what's interesting is that a lot of glues now are coming from a lot of different places, and they're coming in different packages. We formulate everything in the United States. That's it. Right on, baby. USA all the way. And we make it in the United States. We make it right there in Mount Vernon, New York. And the formula has not changed.
Really?
Really.
Wow, that is
has not changed.
fantastic.
Yes.
Tell me, Mr. Gluologist,
Yes, ma'am.
how many glues do you have?
I think it's probably around 35 right now.
35.
35.
So you have other glues besides Fabri-Tac that
Oh, yeah.
all different surfaces.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know what's nice about what we do, and I think we're the only company that does it, since we formulate our own product, and we formulate everything we make, guys. We don't package other people's stuff. We take this stuff and we say, what is the crafter going to use it for? So we want a scrapbooking glue. We have zip dry. What's great about zip dry? That stuff rubs off. So it's like rubber cement on steroids. But when it's dry, it ain't going nowhere. How about in the 1995 era, we did a really cool decoupage product. We wanted something that was fast, that was crystal clear. We got fabric on the back of glass dishes. So I'm going to reach behind you. Well, I'm not going to reach behind it because it's gone. Someone took my fabric with a glass dish. But I will reach behind you and grab this new product that we're coming out with. Okay, do you ever try and put glitter on a flat surface?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, because the glue, you got to get it while the glue's still wet. Now what we did over here is we came out with Coat and Create.
Wow, okay.
So we're going to coat the entire surface, let it dry, and then put the glitter on it.
That's wonderful. So now, Mike,
Yes.
tell our viewers, can they go to your website and tells everybody how to use all the different glues?
We'll go on better than that. Because I am the gluologist, we also have videos out there.
Okay.
So you can actually go to our Beacon YouTube channel and check out the Gluologist videos. And we try and put up helps and tips, or helpful tips, I should say. And we try and put up quick projects and things like that. So I'm sometimes they call me the man crafter.
Hey guys, it's Megan, and we are here on one of our stops for the Great Manufacturers Must Have. And I'm super excited to be back with Mr. Mark Montano. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
And
Thank you.
Mark has a brand new book that's coming out. It'll be out this spring. It's with Design Originals, and I'm very excited. It is the one and only. It's a Vision Box book. Now, tell me a little bit about why Vision Boxes?
Well, I think that people really need to focus on what it is that they want to bring into their lives. And Vision Boxes is a way to make a three-dimensional vision board. And I think it's a little bit more fun because you can put objects in it instead of it just being a flat vision board.
Right.
This is something you can bring in charms and all kinds of things that represent things that you want in your life. For example, we have one called Bon Voyage.
Which I saw. It's adorable.
Yeah, really cute. So
Yeah.
you can put like postcards and trinkets and souvenirs from different places that you want to go, and it becomes more like a piece of art, like a sort of a living piece of art instead of just a vision box, which is really
Right,
a vision
or-
board, which is really flat.
Or if it's like a scrapbook page or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but it's very flat. It's like you're saying. Oftentimes you go out on these trips, or you go on a vacation, or you want to spotlight something, and it's not going to fit if you glue it down on a page.
Exactly.
But what a great way to showcase it.
Exactly. You cannot glue your little metal Eiffel Tower into a scrapbook page. You can try, but it won't work. But you can put it in a vision box.
Perfect. And now I know you are very into these creations that you make and then using them as art, as you mentioned. So what, or is there sort of a vision box that started this all for you?
A vision box that started it all for me. Yeah, it was sort of I started one that was sort of about creating the life of your dreams, which is what this book is sort of based on. And it was what I wanted to do with my career, and I started a long time ago. This vision box still lives, by the way, in my house, and it just grows and grows and grows. And I've put every single fortune cookie fortune that I wanted to save, lottery ticket. If I want something, I write, I have a little bottle full of wishes and like, I wish this would happen in my life, or I'd like for this to happen. So it was sort of about creating the life that I wanted. And
turning that into art, and now sharing that vision with other people.
Yeah, so I'm letting people know that you can sort of do that, and it becomes this visual reminder, sort of poking you every day. Like, if you want to go on a trip to Europe, like, start working for it, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. Like, if you want to be, write a book or be in TV or become a tap dancer, it's like,
make it happen.
Take that tap class, like, go on an audition, start writing the book, whatever it is. It's there to remind you and help you focus on something that you want.
Wonderful. Well, another great book from Mr. Mark Montano. It will be out this spring. It is the Vision Box Idea Book. Look for it in a store near you. Check out Mark's social media so you could follow him, and check out also his other wonderful books that we have, the Big Ass Book of Crafts 1 and 2, people. And Marky's got a new desk calendar out too. So if you need a little mark on your desk every day to remind you the calendar day. Mark, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
It was my pleasure.
As always. I know.